Okay, we are gonna start playing a little bit more of a hidden agenda here. So I played a little bit before. We're gonna get right back into this, so let's get right down to it. Now, to play this game, you do have to have an app on your phone, and it is quite nice. We'll see if it starts me back at the beginning, because when I played the last time, the game hadn't downloaded onto my PlayStation all the way, so we'll see what happens. Where it picks up, that is. And I probably won't be doing much dialogue because there's probably going to be
Well, at least
a
we
lot
only
of
had
talking.
one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was, just doing my job.
And, how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Well, do we be polite or do we be demanding? Well,
All right,
okay.
I've heard enough. Thank you, everyone, for hearing me out.
And thank you for eating up our entire afternoon with this shit.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah,
I just wanted to say that,
Calvary's a dick.
yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
I think I'm gonna be friendly.
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect. Call me.
She seemed so concerned and confused by that. Of course, I would be too. If I didn't know that person very well, and she was like, "Let's meet at my house," I'd
A rat
probably be a little
trap.
hesitant.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the Trapper, Damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Ricky, do you want to take a break?
I must be apologetic.
I'm sorry, it's just, this was all ancient history. And staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. Couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged the light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack.
Sorry, guys.
Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like him much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
That is kind of interesting, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
3rd precinct had problems. Of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
I'm not. Anyways, you might have something.
What's up with you and Calvary?
No, there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
Let's say angry.
All I ever wanted was to get out of this shithole and join the FBI. As soon as I finally grow the stones to apply for training, guess what that piece of shit does?
No.
Yeah, Calvary just had to stick his nose in it.
What did he do?
He says that I misplaced evidence.
Ouch.
And now there's even a full-blown inquiry. Even when they come up with nothing, it's still an inquiry. It means not above suspicion, and the FBI doesn't want people who are not above suspicion.
That's some hard luck, Becky.
Hard luck. My father was a hero in the department. My first week on the beat, he eats his gun. That's hard luck. You haven't heard the things that they say about me. Every time I walk into a room, I can feel it. I'm a joke to half of these people.
No, I'm sure that's not true, Becky.
There's no use in denying it. I'm supposed to be crazy, right? Like father, like daughter.
Becky, you're a good cop. Okay, I'm sure everything's going to work out.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that.
This story is good, and it's messed up. Like, why would you screw somebody else's career up just because?
This is 125 to 1016.
Man.
Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Oh, dude, you're about to get blown up or something. Oh my gosh. I just know he's gonna get killed in some fashion. Yep, there it is. Oh, maybe not. I lied. That looked like a sensor of some sort to me. That little black thing on the wall.
Oh dear God.
Oh boy, here we go.
Sir, can you hear me?
Dude, you better run. Yep, I knew it. Called it. I knew that was a trap. I knew he was gonna get blown up.
going on?
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
I was just trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trap was down.
Let's go concerned.
Police? Who? How?
It's cavalry.
What?
Oh shit.
No, that doesn't happen. That's ridiculous.
They're still sorting through the mess. Becky,
Oh my god.
Oh boy, here we go. I guess we're gonna do some crime scene investigation now? Oh shit.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
from what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
How did they even get the
Calvary put a
description?
whole
Did
clip in
somebody
that
like...
wall, didn't hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And also Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck.
Okay, so if his body was rigged, how is his face not blown off? I'm just wondering. Because I would have thought his face would be like blown off or something. Oh shit. Come on, let me move the thing.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. It's really him.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
I'll go relax.
I spent the night, or the evening, with Felicity Graves. Going over files.
All night?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom,
You have to be careful.
do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not accusing you.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
You can't blow up. You know what this looks like. Be smart.
Oh, just go
This
confused.
isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Oh shit! There was another bomb. Oh, bro.
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Bro, that... Oh, okay, I gotta do more, because I gotta find out what happens. And that... Holy shit. Well, actually, let me go ahead and end this video. And then, we'll start another one to go to the next section.